one throw. J. Cole said it's memes and mules, but I'm the king and I just it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaties better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I twiddle my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin, with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little Curtis. Yo, you know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I only get one life for this.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position. Out of bounds right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the set. Go! Hurt! Go street!
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Play action, now Purdy. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 33 yards. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Power hammering his way forward.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coach. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Here's 3rd and 7. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Trap 60, trap 60. And that's 18, Pioneer. Ready, go. And that's
Here's Purdy. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Throwing here, Purdy. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
43, 43. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow, yellow. Hey, Ribley. Where's that?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Where's that?
Here's Mahomes to throw. And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Mahomes to throw once more. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there for KC. 49 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Play action. Now it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fighting his way through contact. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5.
19 Tiger, Buffalo 18.
Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards for number 11.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Niners on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here we go with McCaffrey. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 10, 49ers 7. Harrison Butker at the kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll find Ayuk open right side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Purdy will throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Go. 60 by 6. Go.
Purdy looking to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Pacheco once again, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for KC. 44 yards. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. Pacheco is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Pacheco once more. And this time he will score. Touchdown, KC.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Fights forward at the 20. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
79.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. They'll look to throw again. Able to find Gray here. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Purdy from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's Purdy. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes, right side. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. 2nd down and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Niners first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Purdy off the play fake. This one caught by Kittle. And getting this just shy of midfield and spotted at the 49. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
60 by 6, 60 by 40, 17.
Play action. Now Purdy. Complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop it. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here's Mahomes. finding Kelsey. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Mahomes will throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A handoff now for Pacheco. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Mahomes. And this is caught inside the 5. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers 25. Harrison Butker at kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Throwing, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Here's Purdy. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Cougar 19.
Purdy to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Here's Purdy to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Tracker 60.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Okay, ready?
Second down, goal to go.
Let's go now. Set up. Set go.
Purdy to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
On the ready. Set. Ready. Rattler, 18, Riggs, Buffalo 18, 70 Ranger, ready.
Purdy with one final shot here, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's